The journey to your blessing begins now. You are not asking for too much. You are not being unreasonable for wanting peace, joy, and prosperity. These are not privileges reserved for a select few. These are your birthright. The universe, divinely orchestrated by the Creator, is not withholding anything from you. What is meant for you already exists, waiting for the moment you step into alignment and receive it. It might feel like your dreams are far away, like the road ahead is filled with endless obstacles, but hear this. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. For too long, you have carried the weight of past disappointments, setbacks, and uncertainties. You have questioned whether your prayers have been heard, whether your struggles have been seen. You have wondered, when will it be my turn? When will things finally change? But what if I told you that things are already shifting in your favor? That even when you cannot see it, even when you do not feel it, the wheels of destiny are turning. The doors that once seemed closed are about to swing open, and all that you have been waiting for is about to be revealed. The power of divine timing. It is easy to become impatient, to feel like nothing is happening, to wonder if your prayers are bouncing off the walls of heaven. But divine timing is never late. It is never early. It is always perfect. There is a reason you had to endure the waiting season. There is a purpose behind every delay, every lesson, and every detour. What is meant for you will not pass you by. Think of a seed buried in the earth. For weeks, even months, nothing seems to be happening. But beneath the surface, roots are growing, foundations are forming, and the moment the conditions are right, that seed breaks through the soil and flourishes. That is exactly what is happening in your life right now. The season of sudden miracles. You may feel like things are taking forever to materialize, but when your season arrives, it will feel like everything happens overnight. What once felt impossible will suddenly be within reach. The struggles you thought would last forever will vanish in an instant. This is your time. This is the moment you have been preparing for, whether you realized it or not. The universe is aligning in your favor. God is whispering to your heart, get ready. I am shifting things for you. The opportunities you have been waiting for, they are coming. The financial breakthrough you have been praying about, it is already in motion. The healing you need, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, it is being released over your life right now. Do not doubt. Do not second guess. This is your confirmation that what you have been praying for is about to manifest. Healing is yours. God sees the pain you have carried, the wounds that others cannot see, the battles you fight in silence, the heartbreaks you thought you would never recover from. But hear this, the pain is not permanent. The hurt will not define you. There is healing in store for you. Healing for your body, your heart, your spirit, your finances, your relationships. God is not just fixing what is broken. He is making all things new. Right now, as you read these words, receive this message. Healing is flowing into your life. You may not feel it yet, but it is happening. Every prayer you whispered in desperation, every tear you cried in the dark, it was not in vain. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. The God of restoration is working on your behalf, preparing a blessing so great that when it arrives, you will understand why everything happened the way it did. Faith over fear. Fear has no place in the life of someone who is walking in divine favor. Yes, challenges will come. Yes, obstacles will arise. But you were not created to live in anxiety, doubt, or despair. You were made to overcome. When fear whispers, what if it doesn't work out? Respond with faith. What if it does? When doubt creeps in saying, you're not good enough, shall declare, I am worthy of every blessing coming my way. When discouragement tries to convince you to give up, remind yourself, I am closer to my breakthrough than I have ever been before. The enemy would love nothing more than for you to quit right before your miracle arrives. But you will not give up. You will not lose hope. You will not settle for less than what God has promised you, because this is your season. This is the moment that changes everything. The blessing is already here. You do not need to chase what is already yours. You do not need to beg for what God has already prepared. What is coming is greater than anything you could have planned for yourself. What is meant for you will come effortlessly in divine alignment at the perfect time. Let go of the need to control every detail. Release the stress of trying to figure it all out. God already has the blueprint. Your only job is to trust, believe, and receive. A prayer for breakthrough. Dear God, I surrender my worries, my fears, and my doubts to you. I trust that you are working behind the scenes in ways I cannot see. Thank you for the blessings that are already on the way. I receive my breakthrough, my healing, and my abundance. Let your will be done in my life. Amen. There comes a moment in life when you realize that everything you have been praying for, everything you have been waiting on, is already in motion. The signs are everywhere. The whispers of encouragement grow louder, and deep within, you sense a shift. This is not just another season. This is the moment where faith turns into reality, where the seeds you planted in the past begin to bear fruit. You are walking into your divine season, and nothing can stop what has been set in motion for you. For too long, you have endured hardships that tested your patience and your resilience. You have stood in the face of disappointments, wondering why doors remain closed, why things seem to take longer than expected. But every delay had a purpose. Every obstacle was a necessary lesson, and every detour was orchestrated to bring you to something greater than you could have imagined. The universe, under divine guidance, does not work according to human timelines. It does not rush, nor does it delay. It aligns things perfectly so that when the moment comes, everything fits together seamlessly. Right now, you are standing at the threshold of something extraordinary. The challenges that once seemed unbearable will soon be forgotten. The burdens that once weighed you down will be lifted, replaced by a sense of peace you have never known before. Your waiting was never in vain. Every tear you cried, every night you stayed up wondering if things would ever change, every silent prayer whispered in faith, they were all seen, heard, and recorded. And now the answers are unfolding before you. It is easy to doubt when you have been in the valley for so long. It is tempting to believe that things will always remain the same, that struggle is just a part of life. But that is not your destiny. You were not created to live in constant hardship, to merely survive from one day to the next. You were made to thrive, to experience abundance, to walk in the fullness of blessings that were prepared for you long before you even knew to ask for them. This is the season where you step into that truth, where you cast aside every limiting belief and declare that you are ready to receive what has always been yours. Let go of the fear that tells you good things do not last. Let go of the voice that whispers that you are not worthy of the abundance coming your way. Those thoughts are not from the divine. They are distractions meant to keep you from claiming what is rightfully yours. The moment you decide to walk in faith instead of fear, to trust in the unseen rather than the temporary setbacks, is the moment everything begins to shift. Do not allow the wounds of the past to make you blind to the blessings of the present. You are no longer in the place you used to be. What hurt you before will not have power over you now. Healing is flowing into every part of your life. The wounds that seemed unhealable, the scars that reminded you of past pain, are being transformed into testimonies of resilience. There is no part of you that is beyond restoration. Your heart, your mind, your soul, even your physical body, everything is being renewed. The pain was never meant to break you. It was meant to refine you. And now that the refining process is complete, you are stepping into the version of yourself that is stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the blessings ahead. Expect breakthroughs that happen suddenly, shifts that take place overnight, and opportunities that come out of nowhere. What once seemed impossible will now become effortless. The right people will enter your life at the right time, doors will open that you never even knocked on, and solutions will present themselves without struggle. This is not luck. This is alignment. This is what happens when faith meets divine timing, when you finally step into what was always meant for you. Your finances are shifting, your relationships are being healed, your dreams are manifesting into reality. Every area of your life is being touched by the divine, and you will soon see the evidence of it. No longer will you feel stuck. No longer will you feel like you are fighting an uphill battle. The momentum is shifting in your favor, and what once felt like resistance will now feel like ease. Do not waste another moment doubting whether this is real. Do not question whether you are truly meant to receive all the goodness that is coming your way. Instead, welcome it with open arms. Speak with confidence that this is your season, that you are ready, that you receive it fully. The universe responds to faith, and the moment you declare your readiness, the floodgates will open. Take a deep breath and release every worry you have been carrying. Surrender the need to figure everything out. You do not need to force anything. All you need to do is remain open and prepared. Keep your heart expectant, your spirit aligned, and your faith unshaken. You are not waiting on a miracle. Your miracle is already here. The life you have been dreaming of is already unfolding. This is the moment when everything begins to make sense, when the struggles of the past transform into stepping stones for a brighter, more abundant future. No matter what you have faced before today, know this: you are walking into your divine season, and nothing will ever be the same again. The blessings are already on their way. Your breakthrough is not coming, it is here. Now step forward and receive it. There comes a point in your journey where you must realize that you are no longer striving to reach your blessing. It is already here. The life you have been praying for, the opportunities you have been hoping for, and the peace you have been longing for are not far away. They are not something that requires more struggle or more waiting. They are present, waiting for you to open your heart and fully step into them. The biggest shift you can make is not in your actions, but in your mindset. You do not have to chase after what has already been given to you. You simply need to align yourself with the truth that it is yours. It is easy to believe that blessings must come with difficulty, that you must prove yourself worthy through endless trials before you can receive what is meant for you. But that belief itself is what holds you back. You are not earning your place in the universe. You were born into it. Your dreams are not being dangled before you as a prize for suffering enough. They have been set aside for you since the beginning. The moment you recognize that you do not have to struggle to be blessed, you begin to move with the flow of life rather than against it. Instead of questioning whether you deserve what is coming, you start declaring with confidence that it is already yours. Look back on everything that has brought you to this moment. The pain, the closed doors, the uncertainty, and even the moments where you thought nothing was happening. They were all necessary. You were never being denied. You were being prepared. Every disappointment redirected you, every delay built your patience, and every challenge strengthened your faith. Now you can look ahead with the certainty that nothing was wasted. The road behind you was not a series of mistakes or misfortunes. It was the foundation upon which your blessings are now being built. So many times we stand in our own way because we do not believe things can really be this good. We convince ourselves that if things are going well, something must be wrong. We expect setbacks because we have been conditioned to believe that success and peace are temporary. But this is not how the universe works. It does not tease you with fleeting moments of happiness only to pull them away. What is meant for you is not fragile. It is not here today and gone tomorrow. It is permanent, unshakable, and divinely orchestrated to last. You are not waiting for your life to change. It already has. The moment you start acting as though your prayers have been answered, they manifest before your eyes. Faith is not about hoping something will happen someday. It is about knowing that it is already done. It is about waking up every morning and living as though everything you have been asking for has already arrived. It is about speaking with conviction that you are stepping into abundance, walking in favor, and surrounded by divine protection. It is about rejecting fear, anxiety, and doubt because they no longer have a place in your life. The more you embody this truth, the more reality begins to align with it. The external world will always reflect the state of your mind and spirit. And when you operate from a place of expectation rather than hesitation, miracles unfold effortlessly. You are not the same person you were before. The version of you that doubted, that worried, that questioned their worthiness, that person no longer exists. You are stepping into a season of confidence, joy, and ease. The struggle is over because you have finally recognized that you were never meant to struggle in the first place. This does not mean that challenges will not come, but it does mean that when they do, they will no longer shake you. You will walk through them with an unshakable knowing that you are protected, guided, and constantly being led toward greater things. Everything that was once out of reach is now within your grasp. The opportunities you thought you missed were never truly gone. They were just waiting for you to be ready. The love you thought you had lost is making its way back to you in a better form than you ever imagined. The financial stability you worried about is already being resolved in ways you cannot yet see. Everything you need is being provided for you. All you have to do is receive it. Let go of the belief that you must work yourself to exhaustion to be worthy of joy. Let go of the fear that if you do not struggle, you will not succeed. Release the idea that peace must be earned rather than embraced. Step into the certainty that your blessings are not coming, they are already here. The universe is saying, it is done. The only question left is, will you claim it? If you woke up tomorrow and found that every prayer you ever whispered had been answered, how would you feel? How would you walk through your day? How would you speak, think, and act? Do that now. Live as though your breakthrough has already happened, because it has. Miracles do not operate on delays. They are instant the moment you choose to believe in them. The moment you align your heart with the truth that you are already blessed, the doors will fly open. The opportunities will pour in. The peace you have been searching for will settle over your life like a long-awaited sunrise. This is your moment. This is your time. There is nothing left to wait for. There is nothing standing in your way. Everything you have been asking for is already yours. Walk boldly. Speak with certainty. Act with faith. The universe has already said yes. Now it is time for you to do the same. There comes a time in your journey when you must make a choice. You must decide whether you will continue carrying the weight of your past or finally step into the freedom of your future. This choice is not about forgetting where you came from, nor is it about pretending that your struggles never existed. It is about acknowledging that the pain, the heartbreak, the disappointments, and the setbacks no longer have power over you. They have served their purpose, shaped you, refined you, and strengthened you. Now they are no longer meant to define you. The person you were before does not exist anymore, and holding on to past burdens will only slow you down as you step into the new season that awaits you. It is not always easy to let go, especially when the wounds run deep. You may feel attached to certain memories, certain people, or even certain versions of yourself that once felt comfortable. But comfort is not the same as growth. Growth requires you to release the familiar and trust that what lies ahead is far greater than anything you have left behind. The past has nothing new to offer you. It has already given you its lessons, shown you its truths, and revealed its purpose. Now it is time to move forward. Think about the things that have been holding you back, the doubts, the fears, the insecurities that whisper that you are not ready, that you are not worthy, that you are not enough. Those voices are nothing more than echoes from an old life, a life that no longer fits you. They are the remnants of a mindset that was shaped by struggle rather than by faith. But you are not that person anymore. You are stronger, wiser, and more prepared than ever before. It is time to silence those voices and step fully into who you are meant to be. There are things you have prayed for that are waiting for you, but they cannot enter your life if you are still holding on to what no longer serves you. You cannot walk into your blessings while clinging to past pain. You cannot receive new love while still grieving old wounds. You cannot embrace the abundance meant for you while carrying a mindset of lack and limitation. Let go. Release it. Trust that what is ahead of you is better than what you are leaving behind. Forgiveness is a powerful key to unlocking your future. It is not about excusing what happened, nor is it about denying your pain. It is about freeing yourself from the chains of resentment, bitterness, and regret. When you forgive, you are not saying that what happened was okay. You are simply saying that it no longer has control over you. You are reclaiming your power and choosing to walk forward unburdened. Forgive others, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Forgive yourself, not because you were wrong, but because you are ready to move forward without guilt or shame weighing you down. Healing is not a single moment, it is a process. Some days you will feel light and free, ready to embrace all that is coming your way. Other days, the past may try to pull you back, tempting you to dwell on things that no longer matter. When that happens, remind yourself that healing is not about never feeling pain again. It is about no longer allowing that pain to control your future. You have come too far to let anything pull you back now. You have worked too hard, prayed too long, and grown too much to return to a place that no longer serves you.